I love that every time I start up this game, it just resets my cosmetics. Like, it puts on this ugly-ass Captain Price skin. Like, only for these operators as well. It puts on these shitty skins, and this guy over here, it just changes my skin every fucking time. I don't get it. Alright, so what's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Now, as you can tell from today's title, I went ahead and got the new event camo in Modern Warfare 2. If we go over here, as you can see, every single part of this camo challenge is now done. We've got the final reward, which you might have seen online. To be honest, this event was a lot easier than the one before, because the challenges are actually specific for every single class. So instead of like just headshots across the board, each class has a different different challenge that's made for the weapon, basically. So if you haven't seen it already, here's the event camo for the trophy hunt thing. I personally think it's quite nice. It's got this like sort of black and gold like topography sort of design on there, like the Modern Warfare 2 gold, not Modern Warfare 2, the Modern Warfare 2019 gold sort of. You can also see there's a few skulls in there every so often, and you've also got the if you see the black parts there, it's actually sort of animated. It's got like this sort of smoky effect on it, but it isn't really enough animation. You can't really tell that it's animated. Like, you wouldn't be able to see that in game. Yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's a really nice looking camo. I don't really have anything to complain about it, apart from the animation, really. It's a very easy event as well. So, you know, with this update as well, we also got the two full auto pistols over here. The first one's the GS Magna, which is just a full auto deagle. As you can see, I've already got it Orion. I just went ahead and got them both Orion because I was bored, to be honest. I just wanted to play some COD. Here's the F-Tac Siege as well. Usually I make a video on the weapon, then I go ahead and get it Orion. But this time I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get it Orion. I'm going to make videos on the F-Tac Siege, definitely. The GS Magna, although I think it is fun, I think a lot of people are sort of overhating it. Here's the camo in game. It does have a nice bit of shine to it as well, to be fair. I just wish the gold was a bit more, like, shiny. It's sort of like a flat color, but I still like the camo. It's still nice. Fucking shock charger. Jesus Christ, man. I'm nowhere near the fucking shock stick and it's still shocking me. Yeah, the main complaint for the GS Magna was that it could have been an attachment for the Deagle, and although you might think it's a valid complaint, that's not really how guns work in Modern Warfare 2. Instead of having like an attachment like mod like that, it's classed as an entirely different weapon. I mean, look at the X12 and the X13 Auto. That could have been an attachment and nobody complained then. It's all part of the platform system that's in this game. I mean, look at the Cast-Off 762 and Cast-Off 545. I mean, that could have just been a straight ammo conversion. It could have changed the rate of fire, but instead it's an entirely different weapon. Did people complain then? No, they didn't, so shut the fuck up. I personally like it being an entirely different weapon because it adds a new grind for me. You know, the only thing I actually think is a valid complaint about this weapon is there's not a single unique attachment for the Deagle in this weapon tree. The GS Magna only has 10 levels, and every level apart from I think the last one, which is a Kimbo, is unlocking the categories. Why can't I destroy this fucking game? Is so ass, man. Oh my god. You don't unlock a single unique attachment for the GS Magna. You literally only, I think you unlock a Kimbo, which isn't unique to that, and every other level is a attachment category, which I think is really dumb in my opinion. They could have added like a 15 round mag, a 17 round mag. They could have added maybe an integrally suppressed barrel. You know, it's a very simple thing to change, but they just couldn't be bothered, I guess. So I have to say though, I had a lot of fun actually using it. I think to unlock it, you have to get 30 headshots with the Deagle. That part was quite fun, and it's actually a pretty good pistol, I can't lie. The only problem is the ammo like is like little to none. That's why I wish there was like a 15 round mag. The highest you can get is 13, and it actually has a pretty quick rate of fire, so you know you run out of ammo really quickly. Did that guy just not see me? What the fuck? I also went ahead and unlocked the intervention Orion as well, which now means I have every single weapon in the gun Orion once again. I haven't gone ahead and done the Mastery like camo challenges for all the weapons. That's what we're doing now, actually. We're trying to unlock this for the M4. I know for the Grandmaster, they added the emblem, which I think I spoke about before the update. They also added a calling card this season, which is really, really good. So now when you get the 51,000 kills with all the guns, oh my... I hate the shock stick. It's actually the worst addition since fucking Last Stand. So now when you get the 51,000 kills, you get the weapon charm, which you got before. You also get an emblem and a calling card, which is really cool to see. Unfortunately, there's no like tab to track your progress like there was in Modern Warfare 2019. There was like a overall tab like for tracking, so you could like see how many challenges you've done across the game. Unfortunately, there's no hint to actually getting the calling card emblem and all that until you actually do it. You know, there's no like sub menu or like you know, like I say, like a weapon mastery sort of like sub-menu. The only thing that's actually sort of putting me off doing this grind is the fact that it has to be the base 51 weapons, which means I have to get Joker 1,000 kills, I have to get the Riot Shield 1,000 kills, I have to go for the snipers as well, which I'm not a big sniper person. Everything else, to be honest, would be trivial, especially with shipment 24/7 in the game. I'd just go through with shipments in the game. The rest would be really easy. It's just those sort of main things would be a pain in the ass. Obviously, it'd be doable. I mean, Joker 1,000 kills wouldn't be too bad. It would just be like a few hours of absolute fucking torture, but it would be doable. The same with the Riot Shield, especially with the way they changed it, like to be the 3-hit. I don't think it would be as bad as I'm probably thinking it to be, but it's just not going to be fun all round. If I could use DLC weapons to skip those, I definitely would. I know it'd be a sort of, you know, cheap way out. It's like with the Mastery Camo, like Orion. If you go for it now without going for any of the rocket launchers and just use DLC guns, it's kind of a cheap way out, but at the same time, like, does it really matter? Like, you've still done the challenge, so it's whatever. I've sort of decided I'm just going to go for this weapon mastery passively, though. I'm just sort of, you know, when shipment 24/7's in, if I want to record a video or if I'm bored, I'm just going to sit here and just, you know, grind some camos. It's not really a hard thing to do either. It's literally just pure kills with a certain camo on. So all I need to do, really, is put a camo on the gun and just play the game. Especially with ranked in the game as well. Now, I know the ranked meta is kind of, you know, it's kind of in the bin, I can't lie. Like, it's literally just the TAC 56 and the Vaznev, and that's all it's been since ranked came out, really. I'd love to see a shift in the meta for ranked. It would kind of mix things up. I know the Cast on 545 is sort of meta, the MP7 as well, but it's just not as strong as the other two, and I wish they would make it so. Oh yeah, another thing they added as well, this update, which I've seen nobody talk about, is MGB calling cards. Now, the MGB is pretty much the nuke of this game. I think before there was literally no reward for getting one. Like, usually you get a calling card for it, and in this game there was nothing. What they've done with this update is they've added one for when you get one. But there's also an entire, like, mastery section where if you get 10, you get, like, a final reward. I'll show off after this game, but it's actually a really good incentive to actually try and grind an MGB in this game. And to be honest, I might end up doing it alongside this weapon mastery thing. Fucking hell, I mean, this has been one of the first times since I unlocked Orion I've actually used the M4, and I forgot how fun it is. I mean, it's literally just an all-round good gun, and I dropped 111 kills with it, Jesus. Yeah, like I say, I'm just going to go for this weapon mastery grind passively. I'm not going to, you know, say that I'm going for it or anything like that. I'm just going to, you know, when I come on and play COD, I'm just going to swap a camo, and that's literally going to be it. I'm going to try my best to use base weapons, and other than that, just go for it. Hopefully one day I end up getting it. So if we have a look here in customize, go to calling cards, and I think it's under Modern Warfare 2. And then if we scroll down, here we go. Yeah, so we've got MGB Mastery here. So the first one, which is this one, that's just for 1. And then you get 10, you get this one. Then you get the Mastery card, which is this one at the top, which it's a really cool calling card, and to be honest, just the fact it says Mastery on it makes you want to go for it, and, you know, it'd just be a sick calling card to have. Like, you know, if you see that in a game, you're probably going to be fucked. What the fuck? That man just spawned in front of it.
I'm dead, mate.
Just gotta give him call-outs on shipment, bro. Nobody's trying this hard. Come on. I love it when the Call of Duty has calling cards to actually grind for that have like a decent reward for it. Like, I think I was saying before, like a couple of videos ago, that I wish they had some kind of like calling card UI that had everything laid out properly. You know, challenges where like you can see that you've done stuff instead of just, you know, them all being regurgitated onto a screen. And they actually did that with this update, which I really appreciate. I know it's not a massive thing, and it's sort of a thing that you'd expect in a COD game, but especially with Modern Warfare 20 when they just didn't do it. I love seeing all, you know, you have DMZ, Warzone, Modern Warfare 2 all separate. You have actual challenges. You have ones which are premium, which are, you know, are ones that people have bought. Oh my god. You dumbass. You fucking prick. This thing's fucking dirty, bro. I forgot how good it is. I actually think if the M4 was in ranked, it might even be used more than TAC 56. And maybe that's why it's not in, but at the same time, that literally makes 0 sense. Like, the TAC 56 is the only AR that I see in ranked, and I've played a good amount of it. You know, occasionally you see some wildcard things. I know yesterday I saw an M16, which completely threw me off so much that I actually ended up thinking, I think I lost the game. But I would confidently say that at least 90% of the ranked player base are using the TAC 56, or at least have a class setup that they use every so often. and I just want something new. Like, it's kind of boring now. Like, I love the TAC 56. I remember I actually rewatched my video on the TAC 56 in the beta when I was like, oh, this is the Scar, you know, it gives me Modern Warfare 3 vibes. I love this gun, and that's still true to this day. But I just want a bit more variety. I'd love to have the choice of preference. You know, if I prefer using the M4, then let me use the M4. You know, just because the TAC 56 meta, you know, it basically forces you to use it, and I would like to use something else. The cast-off is good as sort of like a all-round AR. It's sort of like an AR SMG hybrid type thing. The Vaznev is obviously just, you know, a cruise missile launcher, basically. To be honest, I think the only thing that's missing now from this game in terms of, like, completionist is an actual 100% calling card. Like, that definitely should be something they do. If they did one where you had to complete Warzone, DMZ, and Modern Warfare 2 to get 100% calling card, that would be fucking sick. Like, I would actually play DMZ and Warzone just to get that. Obviously, it would be nice to have a sort of, like, you know, 100% of every section, then an all-around one. But to be honest, I'll take an all-round one. I'd rather just something, to be honest. I think that'd be cool. Your mate stood next to you for... Oh my god, these shock sticks, man. If you actually use shock sticks in fucking shipment, you deserve capital punishment, you fucking nonce. Okay, now another 100+ game. I forgot how good the M4 can be. That's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and yeah, bye.